This is working really quickly, and I'm going to put a thumbnail on this video. Alright, cool. Alright, this is working. NBA preseason tier list. The NBA is back today, guys, if you didn't know. Yeah. NBA's back. We already had a Celtics and who was it? Celtics Nuggets, I think. Yeah, Celtics Nuggets. Yeah, I was gonna stream on my computer. I was gonna stream on my computer just cause I can actually like show the screen, but the problem is with the computer is YouTube is mainly a mobile app nowadays, so like the streams on the computer, it's just nobody's on the stream. And yeah, I hate talking to nobody, so yeah. Anyways though, we're gonna get into this in a second. Let's just go over the games today. Let's see. So yeah, I was following the game for a bit. Celtics won 107-103. I believe it was an Abu Dhabi game, and it started at like 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific time or something like that. Around that time. Wolves Lakers is also going to be on today. I very likely will not stream that. The only reason I would is just if LeBron's playing and Bronny, but I know LeBron is not playing today. I don't know why, but I just got the notification saying that he's out. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'll eventually stream a game with them. I'll eventually do it. But yeah, NBA tier list. These are, hold up, yeah, I'll show you guys the things that we got. This is what we got. I need you guys to comment down below if we should change up. Should I change up the tiers on this tier list? So I got finals contenders, good teams, playing teams, and getting ready for the draft. So like bad teams, mid teams, good teams, and like the best in the NBA. So yeah, I mean, leave a comment saying if I should add anything, change up the name of a title, or anything like that. So yeah, I want to know. Let's see, we're currently at 1,000. Currently at 1.12 thousand subs, 1,120. Take that back, 1,119. I just lost one, but whatever. Anyways, though, yeah, we're gonna start this in a second. Let's see. Oh, this is white. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That's tough. That's tough. And we'll go in order. Yeah, I don't like I don't like the tier list that they're the people who just do all the top ones first. I like going in order. Maybe the add or sell team tier list. Add sell the team tier list. Oh, that would honestly be good. That would honestly be good. A sell the team list. I mean, that's kind of the same as getting ready for the draft. But I'll change it. I'll change it in respect. I'll change it. Changing it to sell. How do I spell sell? Okay, good. Thank God. That was embarrassing. Sell the team. And then I'll put in parentheses bad, mid, and then, yeah, best of the best. Best of the best. Yeah, best of the best is finals contenders. And yeah, like, I'll tell you guys what I probably look for. So, like, in this, we got the 4 teams. It's sell the team, play-in teams, good teams, and finals contenders. Like, finals contenders, I'm probably going to look for, like, 4 teams. Probably 4 teams that we look for. I'm not going to tell you guys. I'll tell you guys probably, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Well, I'll tell you guys. You guys will see when I'm doing this. And then good teams, maybe, like, I don't know, we might get, like, 8 teams in there. And then, what else? Mid, we might get, like, 8, and then bad is just, like, 8 as well, I think. Did I do math right? No, it'd be 20. That'd be 28. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And yeah, keep in mind, I am a little sick. If you guys notice that my voice is, like, sounding, like, scratchy, or I keep, like, sniffling like that, or licking my lips, as somebody pointed out yesterday in the stream. So yeah, I'm a little sick. But yeah, let's get into this. Starting with, this is the problem with not being on my computer, but to get into this, we're starting it off with the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to close all these tabs right here. Can I get rid of these ads? Can I get rid of them? What's that? Ad choices. No, I don't know why I clicked on that. Alright, we're starting it off right here with the Philadelphia 76ers. And yeah, I'll just keep it like this so you guys can see. So, this Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid, they added Paul George this offseason. And they should be a solid team. I mean, Embiid's just never been, he's never been great in the playoffs. But he's still an MVP candidate, one of the best players in the league. Obviously, yeah, adding Paul George, amazing for them. Maxey is going to be a star, I think, in the future. Maybe not this year, but I think he's going to be really solid. They did get rid of Tobias Harris, which is massive because he was not good. He was partially, in my opinion, dragging that team down. He was not good. Never has been all that good. But, yeah, you know what? I'll keep it like this. We're going to throw the Sixers, though, right here in good teams. They're not on that finals level quite yet, so I think good teams for now is a really good spot for the Sixers. Oh, that's tough. Next, we got the Washington Wizards. I don't know, why did that sound weird, but next we got the Wizards. You can pin images. I'm getting too distracted. Right now. But yeah, next we got the Washington Wizards. They made the trade for Jordan Poole a couple years ago. Ended up not being good. They thought he was going to be like an all-star, averaging like 30 a game, but no. I mean, he was their like fourth leading scorer or something like that. He was not good. And yeah, the Wizards just aren't a good basketball team. And I'm going to throw them in bad. I think that one's pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Oh my god. Oh. I keep needing to, like, drink something or, like, bite my lip. Because, like, when you bite your lip when you have, like, a cold, you know, it feels so good. Alright, next we got the Atlanta Hawks, though. No more DeJounte Murray for the Hawks. I honestly think it is a better thing that they don't have DeJounte anymore. I feel like he just was not great for their team, really. It just wasn't a great fit with Trae Young. And the Hawks are an interesting team, right? Because a lot of people could argue that they can go bad, but Trae Young being healthy and just a healthy Hawks team, which we've not seen over the last few years, could arguably go in good. And I'm personally in the middle, which is why I'm going to put them in mid. I think they are a playoff team. But yeah, I just don't see like a great team in the Hawks or really a bad team either. It's just 500. They are a 500 team. That's really it. Next, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think they have a similar situation with the Sixers. I think the Sixers obviously had a better offseason. They added a better player. And the Cavs didn't really add anybody. I mean, it's kind of a star-studded front and just nothing else, if you know what I'm saying, with Donovan Mitchell. It's just not much else. I mean, Jared Allen, he's a good center. I just don't think that they have enough to be great in the East. Just a super tough conference where, like, you obviously got the best teams, like, I'm not going to say that, but you guys know who the best teams are. And you got a team that, I'm not saying names, but you guys probably could know, a team that just had a really tough year last year that we all think is going to be better, especially me. I think they're going to be a lot better. You guys know who I'm talking about, come on. And then you got teams on the rise, like the blanks, and the blanks. Two teams. So, and yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Do we have connecting problems? I don't know. Hopefully we don't. But yeah, the Cavs, they're a good team. I'm going to throw them right there in good teams. I think they could make a potential run for the Eastern Conference Finals. If not, then they're just like the semifinals to just first round type of team. That's where they would probably go out. Next, we got the Detroit Pistons. They added Tobias Harris this offseason. They are still one of the worst teams in the NBA. Gonna throw them right there in that tier. Next, we got the Indiana Pacers. And yeah, the Pacers were one of the teams that I was just talking about. I can kind of unveil that. I will say the other team once we get to that team, but hint, that team is very far down in the Orlando Magic. So, yeah, that's a team I was serious that a lot of people thought the Knicks were going to win. The Knicks, I think the Knicks were. So, yeah, it was kind of a gimme, but I like the Knicks. I'm not going to get sidetracked. Anyways, though, The Pacers, they added Pascal Siakam. They have Tyrese Halliburton, who did take a big fall off last year. Other than that, though, they're still either in one of these two categories. They're not close to a finals contender, but they're in one of these two categories right here between the good teams and the mid teams. I'm trying to find, let's see, probably trying to find 4 up here, 10 here, 10 here, and then 6 here. Maybe 9, 9, 7, 4. Would that be 11? That would be 29. Wait, what math did I do wrong? There's one more. Yeah, probably like 8, 9, 9, 2. Maybe I did math wrong. Yeah, I honestly don't know. But the Pacers, they're a solid team. I'm going to throw them for now in good teams, but that's honestly close. And I honestly could go in mid for the Pacers. Next up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks. They could go in finals contenders, but yeah, I mean, they just didn't do anything last year. So for now, I'm gonna put them in that good teams tier, but it's close, and I could put them in finals contenders, but for now, I gotta put them in good teams. The Raptors. This is a really interesting one. This one could go in mid or play-in. This could go in play-in, or it could go in bad/sell the team. It could go in either one. And I'm thinking about this one. Oh my god. I'm thinking about this one though. Because Scotty Barnes, he's good. But what teams would I put, like what teams, I don't know what teams I would put over. Let me think this through really quickly. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to put the Raptors right here in bad. But they're going to be top of the bad. Because they're one of the best bad teams. Does not make much sense, but you guys know what I'm saying. I think that's a fair spot for the Raptors. We're back into some Western teams. Actually, the first Western teams. We start off with the Dallas Mavericks. I don't think they're a finals contender, even though they're just in the finals, which is why it's tough. Because I gotta think about what are the best teams in really each conference. And I know that in my head. You'll see it. But for now, I'm gonna put the Mavs. I'll put them at the top of good teams. They're just in the finals. Luka and Kyrie, dynamic duo, 2 of the best players in the NBA, and they fit right there. Nuggets, they played their first preseason game today, and they looked fine. I mean, I think they played all the starters. I saw Jokic out there. I saw Jamal Murray out there for the time that I watched. I did not see Michael Porter Jr. Maybe I just watched at a different time, but the Nuggets, they had a tough collapse last year, and they're one of the best teams in the NBA. They're going to go into finals contenders because, yeah, Jokic is Jokic. Ago, and they're still one of the best teams in the NBA. This is a really interesting one. We've got the Memphis Grizzlies, and look, like, the Memphis Grizzlies are going to get Ja Morant back and healthy this year. And yeah, they're gonna get Morant back and healthy this year. We saw when they had a fully healthy team, they were in this good teams tier, and maybe for a little, arguably a finals contender. That was during that run 3 years ago, where my Warriors beat them in 6 to end their season. But right now, and we have not seen Ja Morant come back. We don't know what he's gonna look like after that injury. I'm gonna throw them right there in play-in teams, just like that mid type of category. And I think they can definitely get better, but like for now, I just don't see a super good team in the Grizzlies. It's Morant. It reminds me of like a 2023 type Knicks team. We'll see. Why? I don't know. I had to do it. The Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't think they're a finals contender. Listen. I would think about putting them in this finals contender tier if they did not trade away Karl Anthony Towns. I think that was a bad team, really, for both teams, honestly. And like I feel confident about putting them in the good teams tier. I'm gonna throw, and we can actually organize this a bit. I'm gonna throw that like that, and yeah, I'm gonna keep that like that. And we'll keep it organized, like we'll put it in order at the end. But I just don't feel confident about putting them in a potential top tier team. Oh yeah, I can't rotate it. I forgot about that. I wish I could. Do that. I sadly can't. What does it translate to? Oh, you can just see it on the stream. That's kind of crazy. Next, we got the San Antonio Spurs. They added Chris Paul from the Warriors this offseason. Victor Wembanyama, still going to be really solid. I think he's going to be good. And look, I'm going to throw them right here in the playing teams. And I want to explain this. Like, I don't think they're a great team. But I just feel like the threat of Chris Paul and Wemby, and I'm sure you've heard everybody say this a lot this offseason. But that threat is just that's tough. Imagine a prime Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama currently on the same team. That would be so scary. That would be the best duo in the NBA, besides Steph and Draymond, but whatever. And I don't see a world where that team just is really bad. I think they're going to be solid. I think they're going to be better than last year. So for now, I'm going to keep them in that mid tier, but they're going to be bottom of the mid tier. Next we got the Utah Jazz. They signed Armando Bacot. No, the Grizzlies signed Armando Bacot. Good players on that team, but I just don't see a team that really plays amazingly well together, and I'm going to have to throw them in that bad team. But I'll throw them at the top. I'll throw them right there, like kind of right next to the Raptors, 50-50. These are two teams that are pretty similar to me personally. But yeah, we'll see. Next, we got the Clippers, one of the most controversial teams of this NBA season. The reason why: Kawhi Leonard is currently hurt. We're not fully sure on his status. We are yet to see. And it's going to be really interesting, I think, because he's the best player on that team. They got James Harden. They lost Paul George this offseason. They lost Russell Westbrook. Not that he was amazing, but they lost a lot this offseason. They lost a lot. They still have some good key role players in Norman Powell and Eric Gordon and those types of guys, some older veterans, but good players to say the least. And I still think that they're a playing team. Like, I'll throw them top of playing. No, actually, we'll throw them right there in playing. There's a lot more teams to go through, and I might mix stuff around at the end. We'll see. Next, we got the Suns. I'm going to throw them at the bottom of good teams / play-in. They could be either one, but I'm going to keep them there for now. Portland Trail Blazers, I think we don't even have to talk about that one. That's a bad team right there. Sacramento Kings. I'm going to put them in play-in, and I'll explain. I mean, they have Fox and Sabonis, a good duo. They got DeMar DeRozan this offseason. But just from past teams and just similar types of combos, I just have a feeling that trio is just not going to work out incredibly well. So I'm going to keep them in mid-teams. We'll throw them right behind the Clippers. I'm liking that one. I'm liking that. Next, we got the New York Knicks. They recently added Karl Anthony Towns to their roster. Should be really, really interesting to see how that one works out. I don't know how it will. But that's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be one of the big things to keep an eye on this NBA season. I think it's going to impact fantasy basketball definitely. And I'm not really fully sure how it's going to translate to the Knicks game, because they had the Villanova guys, they had the connection. I don't know how it's going to work out. For now, I'm going to put them in finals contenders. I think they're one of the bottom teams in finals contenders. They're going to be my fourth team. As I said, I got 4 teams in that position. But the Knicks is just such a good roster. Jalen Brunson's so good. They've got just so much chemistry there. I know they lost a little with Dante DiVincenzo leaving, but it's still just so much chemistry. Yeah, I think they're going to be a really solid team. They're going to be solid. Next, we got the New Orleans Pelicans, and it's just another one where it just feels like a really obvious one to put in. It's going to be another play-in tier. We're going to go like that. There's so many mid-teams in the West. It's crazy, and you're going to see a couple more coming in this video. But, like, there's just a lot. There's a lot of mid-teams in the West, and a lot of play-in teams potentially. Like, personally, like, I don't see these being the 4 teams in the play-in tournament. If those are the 4 teams in the play-in, then the teams that probably make the playoffs are like get a 6 seed, and other than that, it would be the Mavs, the Nuggets, the Wolves, the Suns. No, maybe not the Suns, actually. I don't know. This is tough. The Thunder, definitely. We'll get to it. But there's definitely some other teams. Over here, though, we got the Charlotte Hornets. They can go in bad tier right there like that. We'll organize this around after. Next, we got the Rockets. I think this is a top of bad. Hold up. Let me get him in there. There we go. And the reason to see how he plays this year, Jalen Green's going to be really solid. It's just not enough talent on that team to compete, and just really both conferences are just really tough. There's just so many loaded rosters this year, and the Rockets aren't a team that I see competing for really a play-in. I see them competing for a play-in spot, but I don't see them competing for like a 6 seed, a 7. Next, we got the Miami Heat. I think this is another consensus play-in team right here, and I think I can mix around the East and West a bit here. We'll throw the Heat right above the Kings. We'll move the Clippers like that. The Heat can go above the Clippers. Heat can go, yeah, right there. And the reason why I'm putting the Heat right there is just another very similar season, or not season, a very similar thing, as I said, with the Clippers. I just feel like it's just not a team with enough star power, kind of like the Rockets as well, so it's a reason why they're not going into good teams. But hey, in the playoffs, finals contenders in the playoffs, definitely, they go crazy in the playoffs. Next, we got the Chicago Bulls. Where should I put the Bulls? Should I put them in bad? Honestly, I have not thought about this one. I could put the Bulls in bad. I'm going to throw the Bulls at the end of mid. The Bulls the last few years have been like a 9-10 seed. They've always won their playing game. It's funny. They've always won their first playing game to stay alive, then lose in the second one. I think that's been the past 2, maybe 3 years for the Chicago Bulls. They lost DeMar DeRozan this offseason. Zach LaVine's not going to be able to carry a team. That's a playing team. And honestly, if that's a playing team, I think the Rockets might be a playing team too. I don't know. We'll see. Nets, we're going to throw them like mid-bad right there. Nets lost Mikal Bridges. Just nothing there. Cam Thomas, probably the best player, wearing a Nets uniform. Next, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder. Really solid team. Big, young core. I think they're definitely a finals contender. I think they got more experience after seeing this last year in the playoffs. And I think that their game's going to translate. Everybody on that team really... Oh, what the heck. I think their game's going to translate better this year in the playoffs. And they are a finals contender. Right below the Nuggets, though. You guys will see that. I'll put the Knicks, like, right. I'll put the Knicks there. No, I'll keep the Knicks there because the Cat trade. If the Cat didn't get traded, it would be like that. Or like that. I don't know why I had to do that. But for now, it's like that. Next, we got my Golden State Warriors. Guys, I don't know where to put the Warriors. We got 8 teams in the... We got 8 teams right now in the play-in. 8 teams right now in the bad. This is tough. We got 7 teams in the good teams category, and I don't know where to put my Warriors. I mean, actually, I do know where to put my Warriors. I'm going to put my Warriors right above the Pelicans right there. I'm going to put the Warriors in the play-in team / mid. Bottom of mid or high bad for the Warriors. Can't put them high bad. Yeah, I'm putting my Warriors in just mid. And the reason why is because I have teams like the Hawks, the Spurs, the Bulls, the Kings. Just teams that the Warriors are better than. We're better than the Hawks. We're better than the Spurs. We're better than the Bulls. Probably better than the Clippers, too. Maybe better than the Pelicans. You know, I'll put the Pelicans ahead of us for now. And yes, we are better than the Kings. We are definitely better than the Kings. We are better than the Kings. Last year was a fluke. Guys. Next, we got the Boston Celtics. This is not even a think about. They are the #1 finals contender. Most loaded roster in the NBA. They got stars at every position. And, yeah, they're the best team in the NBA coming off a finals win. They're easily a finals contender. Now, these are 2 really interesting teams, and 2 teams I'm happy we're ending this on. And I'm going to move this around at the end. I said I would want 4, 9, 9, and 8 to end this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, we definitely have some things to think about right here. We got the Lakers and the Magic. And look, I'm going to do some thinking. Teams that are better than the Orlando Magic, we'll put them there. Teams that are better than the Orlando Magic 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after that, Magic. So I'm going to put the Magic at the end of this tier right here in good teams. Paolo Banchero is going to be this year. And I think they're a good team. Finally, we're ending it off with the LA Lakers, a team that the Warriors and Lakers, in my opinion, just really close teams. Oh, we're not putting them in bad, though. We're not putting them in bad. Can I put them down? Oh, I can't even put them down here anymore. Yeah, I think they're in the tier list officially. All right, anyways, though, we got the LA Lakers, and I'll keep them there for now, whatever. And we're going to have to move some stuff around. I'm going to put the Lakers right behind my Warriors. Out of respect, go Warriors. I had to do that. I'm going to put the Lakers right behind the Warriors. Bronny playing his first NBA game tonight. And we're going to move some stuff around. Let's see. What do we move around? 9, 9, and 8. Currently, we've got 4, 8, is that 11 and 8? I don't know. I'm not good at math. I think that should be 10, maybe. I think that's 10, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, this is what we got. Finals contenders, we got the Celtics, Nuggets, Thunder, and Knicks. Good teams, you got the Mavs, the Wolves, the Bucks, Sixers, Cavs, Pacers, Suns, and Magic. Playing teams, you got the Grizzlies, Heat, Pelicans, Warriors, Lakers, Kings, Clippers, Hawks, Spurs, Bulls, and then, yeah, here are all the bad teams. And look, I'm going to organize this based on, like, what I actually think is going to happen in this. So, we're going to put teams based on, like, where I actually believe they are. So, we're going to leave, and then we have a lot of stuff to move around. Like, teams, I think the Rockets can move up to playing teams. We'll see. Let's see. So, good teams. We got the Mavs, the Wolves, the Bucks. Going to keep those teams. The Sixers definitely keeping those 4. The Cavs. Let's work this through my head. So, we got 2. So, I want the 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I got those teams cemented in there. You know, I'm gonna put the Pacers below the Magic. I like the Pacers below the Magic. Yeah. Tonight is preseason. And then in that tier, we got, 2. So we need a 3, a 4, and then a 5. The 5's the Suns. I don't like that. I honestly don't like that. I think they easily could get the 5, though. You know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw the Memphis Grizzlies into this good teams tier list. Regular season this year starts on the 21st or 22nd. I think the 22nd this year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 22nd, but I can clarify. Yeah, the 22nd, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going to throw the Memphis Grizzlies right in here. We're going to throw the Pacers into this tier right here. And then we have some moving around to do. We've got some moving around to do. We've got, how many teams? We got 4 East teams and 4 West teams in here. 4 East teams and 4 West teams. I like how the way this is structured. Yeah, we're going to keep that like that. Suns can go. Suns are so loaded. I can't put the Magic ahead of the Suns. Yeah, Suns are loaded. That's what we're going to do right there. Playing teams. We got the Pacers. The Heat, the Pelicans, Warriors, Lakers, Kings. This is arguably playing teams. In the West, I think we should have equal teams. That's the thing. Like we have how many we have so many West teams in here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 West teams in here. That's a lot for the play-in. Spurs or Rockets? Who would I think is better in my opinion? I can throw the Rockets ahead of the Spurs. I'm going to move the Spurs into the top of the bad teams. The Bulls, the Hawks, the Heat, and the Pacers. Okay. Bulls, Hawks, Heat, Pacers. So that's what I'm predicting to be like the play-in in the East. And then I'm going to throw the Clippers behind. I'm going to throw the Clippers right behind the Rockets like this. So this is what I'm going to do. Yes, we will. We will be better than the Lakers, guaranteed. I can throw the Hawks. Hawks can go right there. Rockets can go, I'm going to put the Rockets. I'm going to put the Rockets between these two. The Clippers are going to go right. Now the Clippers are gonna stay there. These 4 teams, and then I feel like the Suns. The Suns are gonna go right here. Suns are gonna go right here. I feel like all those teams are just gonna be in the same little area. The Grizzlies can go there. I just don't think the Kings trio is gonna work out. That's my thing. We got 8 right there. That's what I'm liking. And then right here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 teams right there. We got the Pelicans, Warriors, Lakers, Kings, and Clippers. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to keep these 4 like that. I like how that looks. And then after that, these 4, we're going to go right there. We're going to put the Bulls ahead of the Rockets. Spurs can stay there. How many teams do we have in this bad tier? See, we only have 3 West teams here. 3 West teams. I'm going to throw the Rockets right down there. I can throw the Rockets right down there. We got 4, 8, 9, and 9. I like that. That's pretty solid. I think I'm going to... I guess put the Spurs. No, I'm going to keep that like that. That's my final preseason NBA tier list right there. Comment down below what you guys think right now. Leave a live chat. Leave it in the live chat. Is that good? Yeah, but I don't know. Tell me if you think that's good. Tell me if you think that's good. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Should I go save or download? Download image. We'll go download image. We'll download it. Why not? Oh, you have to make an account. Whatever. Thank you. I agree. Pretty solid. Alright, though, that's it for this stream. I might stream again tonight. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for this one. And yeah, peace.